The Ohio Bureau of Workers' Compensation, the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, and volunteer temporary staffing companies make up the Temporary Worker Alliance. The Alliance has created this program to address accident and injury hazards for temporary workers. Warehousing operations present many safety and health hazards, but need not be dangerous to workers. You need head protection around items that could fall onto you or when objects are near head level. Some operations call for eye, face, and hearing protection. Wear appropriate gloves when handling materials to prevent cuts, splinters, chemical contact, and other potential injuries. Special clothing may be necessary around chemicals. You need safety shoes around items that could fall onto your feet or around materials handling equipment. Chemical handling calls for protective footwear. The physical condition of the warehouse affects safety. Your host employer must mark aisleways, establish traffic patterns, and provide necessary equipment. You must help keep aisleways clear, especially of debris. Clean up spills immediately. Always walk in pedestrian-only walkways if they are available. Often, equipment and pedestrians must share spaces, so equipment operators and pedestrians must be aware of each other. Warehouses use manual materials handling tools extensively. Never use these aids unless you have been thoroughly trained in their use. For manual handling, the ideal storage area is between knuckle and shoulder height. Normal operations should call for frequently accessed items to be stored in this area. Heavier loads should be stored on lower shelves and lighter items on higher shelves. Use proper equipment and get help when retrieving heavy items or items out of your reach. Use great care when unloading pallets. First, use head, eye, and hand protection when cutting straps or bands from loads. Make sure the bands do not fly out and hit you or other workers. Immediately discard the cut straps or bands since they represent a cutting hazard. Hold and use box cutting knives in the proper manner and never leave a cutting device in the open with its blade exposed. Always cut away from your body and never toward a nearby worker. Store the knife properly when you aren't using it. Make sure you learn correct procedures for working around loading docks. Secure truck trailers and rail cars to prevent them from separating from the docks, and use a dock board to bridge the gap between the trailer or rail car and the dock. Clean up any debris, water, snow, ice, oil, or other substances immediately. Never jump from a loading dock. Use the stairs. Always be aware of trucks in the dock area and make sure the drivers can see you. Please use this program as a basic introduction and guideline to potential hazards in this type of work. The Temporary Worker Alliance does not intend this program to replace more detailed training called for by federal or state regulations or company policies.